Hey folks, Noodle Dad here. Welcome back to my channel. Um, Today I had a video planned on teaching the third form of Bantay Camay, but I kind of decided to put that on the back burner for a reason. A friend of mine who just recently joined my Facebook channel or Facebook page asked me a question about one of the arts that I teach, and the question was, how do Kenpo, how are Kenpo stylists able to have such fast hands? And when I was thinking about the form I was going to teach in relation to the question, I thought I might want to explain explain my answer using techniques from that form, because two of the techniques that are found within this form actually come from Kenpo. And I think it would answer my friend's question. By the way, the friend that asked me was Rod Cameron. He's a fellow martial artist. His background is in Taekwondo and Wild Bunch Karate. So I thought this would be a great way to answer that question. So let's jump right into it. All right. There's two theories I have regarding the idea of why Kenpo stylists have fast hands. And the first one is the Noodle Arm Effect. And, Kenpo's gotten a rap about being too slappy hand oriented. They have a lot of open hand techniques. Well, if you think about it, it's not the fact that they're using slap hands as to say, but in Kenpo, they prefer to stay relaxed until the point of impact. Even Bruce Lee himself did the same thing. A theory that he took from Kenpo, liked a lot. Boxing even had it. Boxers stay loose until they get ready to throw a technique, and then they tighten up. So, the technique I'm going to show you is a back fist and then vertical lunge punch. And the way it's thrown, okay, we're going to get into fighting stance here. And the first technique is a back fist. I'm hitting with that part of the hand. So as I throw this back fist, it can either be a punch or a block. It's going to, see, it can be thrown at a block to throw the vertical punch. So as I throw them together, boom. Or it could be thrown offensively. Back fist, vertical punch. Step back just a little bit. Back fist, vertical punch. Now, in Kenpo, they're always thinking ahead. So, here's why they have such fast hands regarding this technique. I'm not only thinking about what my opponent's going to do next, but how his body will react to what I throw. So, if, let's say I use this technique, now, my opponent could be throwing a haymaker. So, if I use that back fist as a defensive tool, I'm blocking the haymaker. And I'm responding with that vertical punch, the vertical lunge punch. Now, where does that lead me for my next technique? Well, let's say he comes in with this other hand here. I can shift off of that, go into a pak sao, and throw a low palm strike to his stomach or groin. Okay? That's how Kenpo would work and why they have such fast hands. Also, that technique, when I throw it, I'm not leaving my hands out there. Okay, I'm going to get my hands off pretty quick. Boom! See that? Boom! As soon as my back fist makes contact with his head or his arm, I'm getting it out there. I'm clearing the way. Then whenever that vertical punch makes contact, I'm getting it off as well. And if you notice, look how I'm set up. If I wanted to, I could actually return that same technique. Again, I'm thinking with Kenpo mind. How would my opponent react? How would his body react? So let's say I do that. Let's say I hit him, boom, boom. So it's going to drive his body that way. So if it does its job, I'm thinking about my next opponent. I can have someone coming from this direction. So again, boom, boom, boom. I just took care of two opponents right there. That's Kenpo. That's why those hands are so fast. Thinking about the next opponent, next move, whatever. That's Kenpo. Okay, the second theory I have is their techniques flow. They go from one to the other. And it's because, again, Kenpo stylists have to think about what their next move is. And so that's why the techniques flow so well. I'll give you another example. In the form I was going to teach, there's a elbow hammer fist combination. Okay, so if let's say I throw through, when I throw the elbow, now what would my next technique be? What would be the most logical? Well, keeping in the mind of be direct, my next direct technique would be the hammer fist. So I would just drop. That's Kenpo. Boom, boom. Because when I throw that elbow, it's going to drive his head that direction. So it's going to bring his upper body kind of forward a little bit. So, boom, boom, I'm striking to the groin. And it can even be converted into a defensive technique as well. Let's say I hit him with the elbow, he recovers. So then he's going to throw his own technique. So how would I prepare for that? Well, if I throw the elbow and keeping in mind of what my opponent might do next, after that elbow, I could throw a Tong Sao with the hammer fist. I take care of his technique and I deliver my backup technique. Kenpo. That is the soul of Kenpo and why they have such fast hands. And it's why I like that system very much. Part of me wishes I had learned more Kenpo. What I learned was an offshoot of Kenpo, which is Shinjitsu. And even in that style, the techniques are geared toward next technique, or what will my opponent do? So again, I'm back to Kenpo. And the soul of Kenpo is fast hands. You got to move. Because the faster your hands are, the faster you can end that confrontation. Because I guarantee if I throw that elbow into that hammer fist combination, I'm looking to end him quick. Because there could be other opponents. Folks, I hope you take this lesson to dear heart. Rod, thank you for the question. And folks, as always, do good. Deuces. Bye-bye.